because there's lots of people that feel sad today. So thank you for coming out. We have a sheet going around that you can sign up. We're having quite a few things going on, letter writing campaigns and knocking on doors.
We're on the air, guys.
Our next Greater Red Bank Women's Initiative is going to be letter writing for Kentucky because we'd like to get rid of Mitch. And so we're just here because we're upset, right? We're always upset lately. That's just how it is. But it's good to see other people that come out and feel the same way. And thank you. I know it's cold. But thank you for being here. Oh, and Joanne has a quote.
If I can get it out.
She's going to get it out.
Hold this.
All right.
I'll search my pockets.
All right.
The first quote I wanted to say was from Emma Chandra? No, Emma Chandra? Okay. So I can't find my card, so I'm going to paraphrase. We can make ourselves miserable, or we can make ourselves, the choice was you can either make yourself miserable or you can make yourself productive and peaceful. It both takes the same amount of energy. And what I take away from that is it hurts today. I don't know about you, but it physically hurt. So you acknowledge that and you get on. You don't dwell on it. And as the famous quote that I'm always saying is, action is the antidote to despair. And I've talked enough.
So, would anyone else like to talk?
Sure. I got a council meeting.
Chrissy's got a council meeting to go to. So.
Hey everybody. A lot of familiar faces here, but for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kate Trigiano. I'm a councilwoman in Red Bank. It's kind of like Groundhog's Day being here again, and I always say the same thing in the beginning. I can't wait till the day when we all show up here for a happy reason. At least we have a place now where we know people show up and they go to, and I think that that's really important. I want to say we should use this moment as closure. Turn off your TVs. Stop watching this.
Yes.
Pick a candidate in the primary. Don't be scared to do that. It's not divisive. Look at their platforms and start doing work for them. Put your head down and do the work. We have great organizers that are here locally. Greater Red Bank Women's Initiative. I know I'm preaching to the choir right now. She just missed my practice run. I don't need to tell you to do anything. But in all honesty, turn your TV off. Stop watching it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch a single second of this whole thing. I didn't have time. And we all knew what was going to happen. So let's take this moment, let's put our head down, let's get to work. As Bernie said, we weren't going to have the votes for this, but we have to make sure we have the votes in November, and we have to work together, and that means starting now. That means finding a candidate you like now, thinking about who you really think is going to transform this mess, and who's going to do right by us. And if you don't want to get presidential stuff, hey, guess what? There's other local races that are already starting up, now. But I cannot stress it enough. I know that we say we're going to get to work, but then I look at the canvas teams here, and they're not big. There's not a lot of people at door knock here. And meanwhile, right now, there's a bus of 50 people from New Jersey going to New Hampshire to door knock for Bernie this weekend. We need to see mobilization like that here this year. And I know I see a lot of you doing that work, but I urge you, come and knock doors with us. Please, 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 please. That's the only way we're going to get through this. And it's the only thing that actually feels therapeutic, too, is doing the work. So thank you so much for being here. Today hurts me more than anything, too. Trust me, I put my whole life into this. So it does hurt. But I know that we have to fight really hard. Every day I look at my son and I think about what I'm leaving him. He's going to be my age in 2050, if that makes it any more real for us. Just let's keep going. And thank you so much for always lifting me up. I just want to say that a lot of people here always support me. And that means a lot to me too, because I know how hard it can be. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
big mouth. You can hear me, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. From Pema. We can make ourselves miserable or we can make ourselves strong. The amount of effort is the same. And then from Martin Luther King Jr. We must accept finite disappointment, but we must never lose hope. Oh, and ask a friend. If you have a friend who's disappointed, is expressing disappointment, or is expressing that, you know, that they're fed up or they're scared or whatever, ask them to do something with you. They're probably going to say no. It's okay. A little bit later, ask them again. Just don't get up. It's a numbers game. You know, when we go door knocking, we say it's a numbers game and it's inch by inch, door by door. So it's the same thing with your friends. You're not going to get every one of them. You may not even get the one you're asking, but it plants a seed. So just another suggestion. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. You make me feel better.
Does anybody else want to say anything? Joe, you're good. You want to talk?
No.
No?
I can talk.
You can talk, but she doesn't want to talk. Anybody else want to say anything?
Whoa. Could you get me a still for that, please, and I'll put it on the page?
Oh, I'm still videoing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You do it now.
Randy, you're good.
You want to say something?
Yeah,
Randy. Put on the spot, unprepared, but thank you, Laura, and everyone who organized this. Real important day. My name's Randy Thompson from Help Not Handcuffs Incorporated.
Yeah.
Laura, we have the privilege of having her on our board, so you know she's a great activist. We're very lucky to have her. I made a sign right here that said the rule of law never applied to everyone. It's just that today, one of the most powerful people in the nation just rubbed the whole nation's nose in it. So it's so important that we get together on, events like this to reject when the most privileged people just shuck off their responsibility for their actions. But it's real important that we do it in the community on a day-to-day basis. We look at the way that power is abused and leveraged on the most vulnerable and the most stigmatized and marginalized. We look at the drug war, how people of color have a disparate impact from racist drug laws, and women have a disproportionate impact because they're more vulnerable when they're arrested for drugs and things of that nature. And we know that intensive drug enforcement is tied to an increase in police violence and police sexual assault. But do we talk about this every single day? Don't let it just be today when the most privileged man in the nation casts off his responsibility for his crimes. Do it in your community. Do it every day. Do like Laura does. She volunteers on about 27 different organizations. I don't know how she does it, then she does this too. So thanks for letting me say my piece. Thanks for gathering everyone here today. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else on?
Anybody else? We have a bullhorn.
All right.
It's your time to use it, guys.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right, though. I think this is going to conclude our Facebook Live.
Okay.